I want to walk you through Google Docs and some of its functions. So here we are with a blank Google Doc. Very first thing I want to show you is you would name your document by clicking here. You don't have to go to File, Save As, or anything. We can name it anything we want. In this case, we'll just call this document 1. Right away, you'll see that it says saving right there. That means that it's automatically saving any change that we just made to this document to our Google Drive. So if we were to switch to our Google Drive, you would see the document 1 appears right away. So we go back to our document. This is set up a lot like Microsoft Word. So if you know how to use Microsoft Word, you pretty much know how to use this. A couple of different features that you'll see in File. You'll see that you can download this document as a Microsoft Word file. You can download it as a PDF. You can download it as a plain text version or an RTF file, which is better for copying and pasting into Blackboard. So if you create something and you do it as an RTF, you can copy and paste into Blackboard without all of the formatting issues. You can email the collaborators that are collaborating on this document. I'll show you in a minute. If you share this document with others, you can collaborate simultaneously on this document. So there wouldn't be 10 different versions down there. There will just be that one version of this document that everybody would be working off of. And you can work on it at the same time, which is very, very neat. You can also email it as an attachment, and you can do that in Microsoft Word also, but that's there. And another cool feature that you have in here is that you can see the revision history. So I'm going to bring over a document that I've already worked on so that you can see what you can do with that. So if I bring over this document here, and I go to File, and I go to See Revision History, you can see every version of this document that I have from the very beginning. I created it on August 10th, and it shows up as blank. A few minutes later, I have some content on there. A few minutes after that, a few days after that, one of my colleagues worked on it, and you see that she's added. Anything she added was in green. So you can see the complete revision history of this document, and you can restore it to any one of these versions that were there before. So if somebody made a change they weren't supposed to make, you can revert it to a different version of this copy, or of this file. So I'll go back here. That's a neat feature. And again, that's found under File and Revision History. And you can see who has made what changes when, and when those changes were made. Edit, again, is a lot like Microsoft Word. View, there's a neat feature here that you can go into the mode. And you can do this also in Microsoft Word, but this is how it works in this program, is that you can see track changes. And just like Microsoft Word, unless you turn it on, the track changes won't be on. So right now we're in editing mode, which means we can edit the document without any track changes. If you go to Suggesting, that is a track change mode. You can do that by going to View Mode, or you can do it right here. By going to Mode, you can change it to Editing, you can change it to Viewing. Viewing is only what your students or the final product would look like. So let's go to Suggesting. Let's say I say we need to take out this word. I click Delete, and it won't actually delete it. It'll just put a line through it, and it says that I suggested we delete this. And what the person can do that's also viewing this document, another collaborator, they can reply. They could say, why? Why are we removing the word description? And you can click Reply here, and you can have a conversation right here. If you wanted to add a comment, you would go to Insert, and let's highlight where we want to add a comment. So let's say I want to comment on this title here. I would go to Insert, I would go to Comment, and then I can add a comment about this. And then we click Comment. Another person that's working on this document can then click Reply, and it'll show who's saying what times, and when. You can also click here, and then you can click on here. You can see all of the comments that were made with this particular document, or you can click on Comment and then add a comment. So that's two different ways to add comments. You can go to Insert Comment, or you can go to just Comments and then click on Comment. Once you highlight whatever it is you want to comment on. So I'll go ahead and click Cancel. Another thing I want to point out is, let me see, tools are the same, tables the same. Oh, the add-ons. I want to point out the add-ons. If you go to add-ons, these are third-party applications that you can add into this. I wouldn't necessarily get into this yet, but just know that third-party people have made applications that work with Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets, and all of the other Google apps. So you can browse through those and you can get some add-ons. And then help, if you go to Docs Help, it really covers anything that has to do with Google Docs. So you can go in there and type in a topic that you would like to look up. You can do it here. But it really covers a lot. It's really helpful. If you go to Share, another cool feature, and this is what we already talked about, you can share documents with people. You can go to Share, and right now this is currently being shared with 3 people, and it says right here who it's being shared with. And you can give rights to these people. You can say they can edit, they can comment, they can view. You can get the shareable link. So if I want to share this document with somebody, say you want to share this document with somebody in your Blackboard course, you can get this link and you can put it in Blackboard and they can access this file. Now you want to make sure, we go to Advanced, that if you want people to be able to view it, you need to go to anyone at Brandman University who has the link can view. Right, that's what it's set at now. So if you go to change, you can change that. You can say anyone, on the public web, anyone with a link, anyone with a Brandman University account, anyone at Brandman University with a link, so on and so forth. Specific people, if you only want specific people to be able to see it, so the people that have the link or the people that you've shared it with, you only want them to see it, that's where you would do that. And then here, again, you can say they can view, they can comment, they can edit. So that gives you a few options. If we go to learn more, down here you'll see prevent editors from changing access. So anyone that you've added, you can prevent them from adding other people. You can also disable the option to download, print, or copy. So if you want to lock this file up, kind of like a PDF, and you only want people to be able to view it, but they cannot download, they cannot print, and so on, you would click that, and then the person viewing it won't be able to touch it. They won't be able to copy anything. They won't be able to even print the document. So that gives you a few options. So again, that's by clicking Share. This is the simple share screen where you can get the URL. You can add people's addresses, or if you click on Advanced, you can then change the access. So change the access of who can access your link. And then you can change access of people who are in the room, and then what you want them to be able to do with the document. So that's how you would share. And that's it. Everything else is a lot like Microsoft Word. You have this toolbar here where you can change the font. You can change the font size, bold, italic. You can change the text color. And here it's a little different. This is a little different from Word. Is you can either highlight. You have to switch between highlight and text. So if you want to change the text color, you would go there. If you want to just highlight it, whoops, wrong one. The text, we want it to be black. And then we want to highlight, say yellow, that's how you would highlight. And then just like with Word, you can undo all these last things I just did by clicking the undo buttons. And then one last thing is you can also insert a comment by clicking on this comment icon here. So if I wanted to comment on this, I go to there and it automatically adds a comment. And that's it. That's how you would use Google Docs.